Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a everyday makeup tutorial. So this is my everyday look, kind of, pretty similar. Switch up a few products here and there, but this is pretty much it. If you like this, keep watching. Okay, so to start, we are going to take Vichy's Mineral 89. It's a really great moisturizer. We're going to take 2 pumps on our fingertips. Just rub it into your skin, especially where you're going to get wrinkles when you're older. This has hyaluronic acid, so it's really good for the skin. And then we're just going to let that sit for a little bit. After that, I would take my primer and put that on. It is the Benefits Professional. I don't have it with. So now that our skin's all set, we're going to go in with this Morphe foundation brush, my Marc Jacobs Marvellous Mousse with some NYX drops in there because it's a bit too dark for me right now. You're just going to mix it and put a few dots on your face. And blend. So although that is a mousse, as you can see, it's pretty full coverage. I have freckles, I have erythema, so my cheeks are really rosy, and it covers up pretty good. So now we are going to move on to our concealer. So for the under eyes, I'm going to use just Covergirl's concealer. I have pretty bad bags under my eyes, and I find this covers up. And then we are going to take a beauty sponge. This is just Quo's beauty sponge. It was for the holidays collection. And just tap that. Now that our concealer is all blended, we are going to do eyebrows. So I take this Morphe spoolie. It's M115. And I'm just going to brush them out and make the arch I want. And then I'm either going to take my L'Oreal or my Elf little eye palette. This one's a bit darker, so depending what I want that day, I'll choose between these. But usually I go to my Elf. And I take my Morphe brush, put it in, and then I just carve out my brows. So now that they're roughly filled in with the gel and the powder, I'm just going to brush them again. And then I'm going to take this. I just use it as for a brush. I don't really use the concealer from it. And I use Benefits Boiing Concealer in number 1. And what I do is I get some on the brush. I just like this brush, I don't know. And I outline my brow to make it look sharper. So what I do once that is done, I'm going to take more powder and fill in the holes that I see. There you go. And then I'm going to take the same little beauty sponge and blend. So now that eyebrows are done, we are going to take Derma Blend's loose setting powder in Cool Beige and this Morphe brush, and we are going to set our face. So you don't really need a lot for this. Like, that should be enough, whatever's on the cap. I just start where I'm oily, the most oily, which is around my nose. And I really pack it on there, and then I just brush it lightly Sorry about that. A mailman came with my Sephora packages, but my dog went a little crazy, so I had to stop. But like I said, Derma blend, just brush it on lightly. You don't need to pack this on. It is really full coverage, like you could just use that as a foundation, like a powdered foundation if you wanted. So just a little goes a long way. I get over my eyes. So now we are going to use our bronzer. I have two Morphe brushes. I usually just use whatever's cleaner, I don't really care. And this e.l.f. contour bronzing palette. So I just mix the two darkest shades and I go in soft on my cheekbones, my temples because I want a rounder face because I have oval, and I go in on my double chin. So now I'm moving on to my eyes. Usually for an everyday look, I have blue-green eyes, so I pick a pinky red color. So for my base, I'm going to use this Dusty Rose right here from the Covergirl Jewels palette, and I just take a soft flat brush and I just dust that on the lid. More as a base. I don't really care if you see this color. I just want something on my eyes, a nice pink to bring out my green eyes. Then I go in with my Smashbox palette. Actually, I'll take the same brush and I'll take this light color right here and dust it under the arch of my brow. I don't really like highlight under there for an everyday look. I usually go with something matte. And just to brighten up my eye. There you go. And then I will take this big brush. I don't know who it's by. It came in one of my Ipsy bags. And what I usually do is I go in with this shade right here, really softly, and I just make a little divot in my eye. Now that that is all blended, what I do, I just dust that away because I find there is fallout with this, unfortunately, and with such a bright color, you don't want fallout coming underneath your eyes. So as you can see, I have the dusty pink and then the dark red color, and what I do in that same Smashbox palette, I take this pink, it has kind of a shimmer. I take a flat brush like this and I just put it on the center of my eye so there's a bit of sparkle there. Now going back to that Covergirl Jewels palette, I'm taking this gold and I'm going on my bottom waterline. I just find it brightens it up and it brings out the yellow pieces in my green eye. So I just put it where my lashes are. I don't bring it all the way in, I stop halfway. And now I'm going back to my Smashbox palette. I swear I have more palettes than this, I just use these on an everyday basis. I take that orange and I do the exact same thing, just a bit softer this time because this one is way more pigmented. Now I am moving on to highlight. So for highlight, I just take this L'Oreal Lumi highlighter. My boss actually gave it to me for Christmas. And then this Essence The Metals. It's an eyeshadow, but I use it for a highlight. And then this brush I got in one of my Ipsy bags again. Super pretty. So I dust it on. Right here. I like a lot of highlight, but for an everyday look, I'm usually either working or I'm running errands, so I don't need full glam. I usually save mascara for last just because I don't like doing it, so I move on to my lips. I just take any lip balm and I put it on my lips. I'm really bad at biting my lips, so they're usually really dry and really sore. So once that's done, I will take the Too Faced lip injection and put a little bit just on my Cupid's bow and the center of my bottom. just to give me more of a pout. And I wait for the tingle. And while I wait, I take my NYX lingerie in, what color are you? Baby Doll, so number 11, and I put that all over my lips. Now that lips are done, we are moving on to the last thing, which is mascara. I don't like doing it. I don't know why. I don't like things close to my eyes, I guess. But I do start with the lots of lashes on my bottom lashes. I don't know why I start with the bottom. Just always done it that way. So I shake them. I go in close and I shake the brush so it separates all those lashes. Now for the top lashes, I'm going to take Lise Watier's Dramatic Intense 3D Volume Mascara, and I'm going to do my top. For my top, I do use about 3 different mascaras. I know that's a lot. I don't know why. I just mix and match all the time. I don't have a certain pair I love. I just take what I have and mix them. So once I'm done with Lise Watier, I take my Smashbox Full Exposure. And again. So now that mascara is done, my look is complete. Usually I go in with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, but again, that's at my boyfriend's house. Usually I spray a lot around my nose because I get super oily there. I am a gymnastics coach, so I sweat when I'm working. It's kind of gross, but so here you can see it up close a little bit better. It's a really soft, smoky eye kind of look. Nothing too out there. This is my everyday look, like I said. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All my social medias will be down below with all the products I used. I'll put a list down there below. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.